Welcome to the Hang with Mike and Matt.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, Matt. We burned up all of our topics before the show. Damn it. Damn it to hell.
That was it?
That's all I had. That's all I had. GLPs and golf courses.
Look, dude, there's a lot on the docket.
There's a lot.
It has been, it's been a week, dude.
Doesn't seem like a week.
I
It's
can't,
getting quicker and quicker.
yeah, and I can't remember if Lindsey Graham passed away in this past week or if it was prior to us doing the last show. I really don't know.
It was like right after we did. No.
I'm not sure. Like, that's how quickly time's going.
Yeah, it was a while. I think it was a while ago when Lindsey died. He might have died. I got to find out.
And the only reason I bring that up is they posted, and this is the other part of it. I don't know if it's true or not, but did you see the pictures of his filthy house?
I didn't know. I was like,
I don't know if it's real or not.
I immediately went, not real. If it's real, that should be a huge story.
Right?
He was a filthy hoarder, just a pig.
He was living like an online streamer would, like in his basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know if they're real or not. So I don't know what to say to that.
Well, since I've heard that it doesn't use that much water, I'm gonna grok it.
Well, look, the comparison was a bit different. The AI, well, golf courses in total use more than AI data centers at the moment, of course.
I'd rather have golf courses. I like golf.
Why would there's way too many golf courses out there?
Now there are because nobody plays golf. Nobody does anything anymore.
It's just a crazy amount of golf. Everywhere I go, there's like 5 golf courses, and then there's a neighborhood with a golf course, and then you go across the street, there's another neighborhood with a golf course, and then you go to 55 and up communities, there's neighborhoods, golf courses, like they're everywhere. And I understand that you appreciate a good golf course, but at what point are there just like...
Why do you care?
Why do you care about the AI data centers?
Because
using water.
They take traditionally, Matt. Traditionally, when
fight.
Traditionally, when politicians and billionaires tell you something, it's a complete load of shit. And that's who's telling me this about the data centers. And we're having this big argument about data centers, and nobody will tell me what they really do. They say, they're for storing data.
First of all,
storing data.
First of all, where do you think all these shady deals happen? Usually on the golf course. So if we eliminate the golf courses, there goes half the shady deal places,
Can't
right?
make a shady deal.
We've got no golf course. You don't do those things on the tennis court.
Some guys don't go to strip clubs, so there's no other place
to
make a shady deal.
Golf course or nothing.
Solved the problem already.
Well, see, that's one. No, I can appreciate the perspective on the AI data centers, and I get the local impact and all that stuff. I get it. But the impact, like as far as like use of water and things, a golf course, at least the AI produces something. It's creating jobs. It's creating
jobs.
A
like
product.
3 guys just sitting there monitoring a big screen.
That's 3 well-paid people. Yeah,
I heard it doesn't producing. It's for storing data.
Well, I mean, no, that's.
So
it's a little bit all of the above, I think. I don't really
nobody
know.
knows. Don't tell me you know. Nobody knows.
I don't.
The experts don't know. Nobody. You'll have this guy go on a big
I haven't
spiel,
dug into it.
A big spiel about data centers, and he never tells me exactly why we need them. Well, God, but we do.
It's for storing data, Mike. How many times do I have to tell you?
Why do we have all this data? Why?
Because there's a lot of information out there.
There's always been just we've got more data centers than any country in the world.
Well, we got a lot of data.
We got a lot of bullshit. They call them bullshit centers. I might say, yeah, we do. We got a lot of bullshit around here.
BS centers.
We need to store it. I'm for it. I'm voting for the bullshit centers. Yeah,
I didn't know you were so pro golf course. I would have not pictured that.
There's nothing better than going out on a golf course, and it's like.
Is this before you pay the $150 to play the round on the nice course because it's kept nice and they have plenty of pesticides and it runs off into the local reservoirs and such? Is this the golf course you're talking about?
See, I've never, even no matter how much money I made, I've never paid more than $45 to play golf.
Okay.
I just, I'm just not going to do it. I go at twilight and we play about 12 holes. But then you're tired anyway. Playing golf, it's tiring. You know, you're swinging that club if you're not a good golfer, like, you know.
Well, I do know with like the weather now and how hot it is outside,
Ugh.
I completely understand. As a kid, I never understood why golfers would do like a tee time at like 6:30
Yeah.
in the morning on a Saturday. I'm going, wait a second. You're going to wake up voluntarily and go to a golf course at 6:30? And then I got it because it's like, okay, you get a little older. The heat affects you differently. I couldn't imagine going out and golfing in this sweltering heat and paying for it on top of it. I feel like this is misery.
Like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
It used to be like just the worst time of your life.
You ask a friend like, hey man, you want to go play golf? I got a tee time. What time? About 2:15. Nope.
Pass on that.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, absolutely have to. Everybody has to cram in all their golf before like 10:30 or 11.
Yeah.
Because it's miserable here. It's just, it's terrible.
It is a weird thing though, because I would have had a friend whose dad would get up at early tea time, and then he'd be back by like 10:30 in the morning, and like he already had like a full day.
Yeah.
We were just waking up from our hangover.
He's already drunk.
Yeah, he's coming home schnockered.
Yeah, I went to play golf one time at like 7 something because somebody arranged it and they were in town and I wanted to see them and I was like, I didn't want to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to play golf.
But there you were.
But yeah, I would have preferred to stay in bed.
What-
Golf courses are super nice just as far as, you know, they're required to have a lot of, like, you know, they got to have trees and shit. They got to have shit in the way. They got to have out of bounds. There's a lot of nature.
The tranquility's nice.
There's a lot of water because they got to have water holes. And nature, you'll see the alligators and then the birds. I love golf courses.
I think I'm going to stop playing. I don't.
You know what? Stop.
Yeah, I've only
You play golf?
Not a great amount, but it's a frustrating game. It's
Terrible. It's terrible.
like so frustrating that I'm going, well, why am I putting myself through that? Like I don't enjoy it that much. Like it's all right, but I'm not. I think I'm just not going to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy golf. You know, I played it more seriously when I was younger. I was never good, like below mediocre. But you know, then I got older, and you get out there and you get frustrated. And then I realized, well, if you could just go out on the course and about hole number 2, you go behind the tree and smoke, and make sure the cooler's full of beer, and you won't give a shit how you play, and you'll guaranteed hit 3 or 4 kick-ass shots out of
That's true.
80 or 90 or 100, but you'll have those 3 or 4 that were like psh, and you're like, Jesus, I smoked that ball.
But I hate looking at the hole and seeing water. Like, oh, it's a dog leg left, and be careful of the water. I'm going, well, I'm guaranteed to lose at least like 3 balls, just trying to fight through this thing. And they're really doing that water thing on purpose, just to collect people's balls, is the way I figure
They're
it.
making a killing.
Making
a killing.
Right? I don't.
See, you can tell what kind of golfer you are. Like my dad, he golfed about as much as I did, and he had in his bag like about 10 water balls, which were crappy balls that somehow he bought for like some kid, some used balls, so that they were okay. You didn't care if you hit them in the water. So that's a bad attitude to have. You're immediately like,
I'm a loser. I'm going into it knowing this. There's a water hole. All right, give me the shit ball.
because I know where it's going.
Man, speaking of shitty balls, did you see that A's player get a ruptured testicle?
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know if I saw that.
Oh, there's video of it. I mean, he took one right to the nuts and ruptured his testicle. And
That's, I mean, you know how hard it is, how much it hurts when you hurt your testicles.
yes,
You know, it hurts.
a ball
if you hit
tap
it-
is painful.
So if you get really kicked in the nuts, I mean, sometimes you can throw up. It's a bad pain. So imagine this guy getting ruptured. How it's just like it'd be excruciating.
I like when I was young, you'd see those faces of death videos, and now like they're on the internet where you see some rando get shot on the street, and you go, "Oh man!" The video of this like made me question everything. I was like, I don't know what would be more painful to get just shot with 19 bullets or have this happen to you.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see this one.
It is nasty.
Kuroda Grauer swings on the first pitch and fouls it off of himself. He's still down.
Yeah, he's
Did
down.
he foul the ball off his balls?
Yes.
I've never seen that
It
before.
went right back and
Like it bounce up or just right off the bat?
I would imagine
that's
they'll
hard to-
show a little
That's hard to do.
replay.
Yeah.
That might
It's
have
hard
caught
to
him on
do.
the inner leg.
Yeah,
Maybe
inner
even
leg,
higher.
sure.
What do you see here, Dallas?
Well,
Oh, he's
yeah,
dead.
that'll hurt.
He's still down.
Every man right now
I
is
don't
feeling
know
his
that that's
pain.
much an ice pack can take
Yeah,
care
don't
of.
really know what the
Ooh, that's ooh.
protocol for this would be.
Catch your breath.
Give me the morphine.
Yeah, catch your breath.
Immediately, yeah.
He's on his feet now.
Begrudgingly.
He's going to put the helmet on,
He's-
grab the baseball bat.
I'll be
He's
honest
gonna
with you.
keep hitting?
I didn't see this far into the video. I didn't know. I thought I only saw the point where he gets hit and then lays down. That's as far. Did he continue hitting?
Maybe a few dry swings.
Well, this guy's
And
an
it looks
animal.
like he will come up with no balls.
Oh, maybe
and
not.
one strike.
Oh, this guy's amazing.
Oh wait, is that? Hold on. Was that a joke on behalf? Did the announcer say that
What'd he say?
he'll come back up with no balls and one strike?
Well, it is no balls and one strike. No,
Okay.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a pun. It was just really good timing.
Yeah. Sometimes it works out that way.
With no balls and one strike.
He definitely
Runner
did.
going, Kuroda Grauer lines it
He gets
into
a
right
freaking
center.
hit. He gets a freaking hit.
What? This guy is.
I want this guy on my team.
I had no idea he was this
Wow.
badass.
Butler to third. And a multi-hit affair for Joshua Kuroda Grauer.
Look, he's happy.
With
Well,
a
he got
ruptured
bruised and then bruises that baseball.
testicle.
Are you sure it says he ruptured his testicle?
That's what I thought.
It says he underwent emergency surgery last night to repair a ruptured testicle.
Dude, how do you?
That's crazy.
I wouldn't even know what a ruptured. Maybe it's such a different feeling. Like if somebody ball taps you, that's like a deep groaning
Weird.
pain. Maybe with a
Yeah.
ruptured testicle, it's such a different shock to the system that maybe he was just not quite taking in the pain yet.
Maybe it doesn't hurt as bad when it ruptures. I don't know.
Jesus.
I'm trying to see. I want to see where the point of contact is. Oh, it's hard to see. Right in the nuts.
Do they wear cups? I thought they all wear cups. Or they're supposed to.
I don't
Optional?
know if, I don't think you have to. Yeah, it's definitely optional. And I know some infielders do, and the catcher used to always wear a cup.
Yeah.
Always in Little League, nobody wore a cup in Little League hardly, but the catcher wore a cup.
Because those pitches were wild. They'd hit the plate and bounce right up there.
You get the bouncer
Ooh.
right up into the balls. I think that can be deadly.
Man, I was we were like cleaning our garage and we had these baseball gloves in there. I go, hey, let's go throw the ball around real quick. I haven't thrown a ball around in a while,
Yeah.
And it was just a tennis ball. I was like, so put the glove on. I'm snagging it. I'm doing okay. I'm like pleasantly surprised that I, got as many as I did. And then I was like, all right, you pitch. And you do the catcher kneel.
Yeah.
And I was like, now I know why all those catchers' knees are just blown to smithereens by
that's
the time
rough.
they're like 30. Like, just the repetition of that motion. I did it like 5 times. I was like, well, all right, that's enough. It's enough catcher position for me there.
Imagine what is his games? 90, 120 pitches.
Oh.
Squat down on 110 times.
Squat down and moving, shifting your body for each pitch, positioning it, getting up, making sure that you're popping up to throw a player out if they're stealing a base or whatever. Like that is
Sounds miserable.
it seems like a highly underrated.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who the highest paid catcher is, but you never hear about the catcher on a team. You always hear about the hitters, right? The ones that are hitting the dingers. The last catcher I can remember, me personally, is like Gary Carter for the
Jeez.
Mets.
He-
Like that's how either out of it I am, or that's how memorable he was as a catcher.
I don't know. Because I used to be a big base. I could have told you, a lot of catchers back in the day and a lot of players. I knew probably most of the stars. I couldn't tell you shit now because I don't really watch it, and I don't know. I don't know if there's not the big.
I know there's an Asian man that gets paid a lot
I know
of money.
him. I know Shohei Ohtani,
That guy.
and that's about it. But I used to know
Does
like
Justin Verlander still play? Like that? I know that name, but I don't even know why.
I think he does. I think he's old because he's old. That's why he's been around for forever.
He's on the tail end. Yeah, I don't know. But again, much less any catchers. Like, whew, that's a rough gig. I don't know. If I had a kid, I wouldn't talk him into being the catcher.
I think it's usually, you can be a good athlete, or a decent athlete, and you're like, but you're not quite good enough to play the other positions. But catcher, nobody wants to do that. Only a couple guys want to do it.
But that seems highly skilled.
Oh, it is.
Like,
but
way more than they get credit for or something.
maybe you think it's highly skilled.
It's not. It's easy.
But if you were like you took the best shortstop,
yeah,
and you trained him to be a catcher, he'd be way better than a catcher. I got a catcher get mad at that one.
Name the last shortstop that you remember.
Ozzie Smith.
Oh, I was going Derek Jeter.
Now I remember Jeter.
Ozzie Smith, nice pull.
Derek Jeter.
Name the last first baseman you remember. I'm going Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly. I can't even. Yeah,
that's what I got.
they used to. See,
I know other names, but
you
they're not ingrained.
You used to know guys like that, though. Even you, probably not a huge baseball fan, but you knew Reggie Jackson probably and shit like that.
Yeah, but now, I don't.
So, I don't know whether it's. We have so much going on in the world, I think, that young people don't watch sports like they used to. There's a million sports to watch. You can watch on ESPN and watch all that bullshit. They got new sports.
What are they? They got 180 games a year, those baseball guys?
162.
160. That's bananas. That's way too many games.
I don't want to do anything 162 times a year. I'm telling you anything. You could say, Mike, you might have sex 160. Oh, after like 100, I'm like,
let's scale back a little
this
bit.
is like, it's getting kind of routine here. It's every other day shit.
Yeah, and if you like, that's the thing.
Pizza 162 times a year, Matt.
And being on a team, right? Like, let's say you really just don't like some of the people on the team, and you have to be with them for like the majority of your year. Like,
yeah, because then you got the preseason, the postseason, the spring training.
Locker room.
They play. They play like 40 games in spring training. It's ungodly.
That's true. I didn't even think about the spring
ungodly.
training games. So you were talking 162 regular season.
It's like 200
plus spring-
games.
Ew.
Of,
Good. Keep paying them well. All right. I get it now.
See, that's how easy a sport, not easy, but non-taxing it is. Can you imagine playing 100 or 200 games of football in a year? Everyone would be dead.
Dead. I remember Huff was telling me a great story with Lou Piniella when he was
He was
coaching the Rays.
He's a hothead.
He's a hothead, and Huff had I don't know what kind of game he had or whatever, but he's in the locker room, and Piniella is like told him to come to his office or something like that. So he goes in his office, and Pinella's just there in his jockstrap, and like proceeded to get up. And was like telling Huff like what to do with his swing or something like so, but he's behind him.
Oh my god! He
in his jockstrap.
Huff was sexually harassed, and there's nothing he could do about it.
It's by leadership, and yeah, he's just having Piniella like tell him how to like
That old guy.
Yeah, that old guy. Yeah. Come to think of it, he could have had a case. Did you see the case?
Look at your hips, like
That's what he was doing. He was telling him how to. Yes.
That's not a bat. That's not a bat back there, Huff.
See that? Speaking of harassment cases, that Jason Alexander from Seinfeld, Costanza.
Yeah.
So there was this young girl back in the day named Courtney Stodden, and Courtney Stodden was like a very physically built out younger girl.
Yeah.
And it was almost
she married some old guy. Like,
Yeah.
was she of age?
no, she wasn't of age when they got married. She was
Yeah.
like 16 or 17. The parents gave permission or
Yeah,
something.
the parents gave permission.
It was almost like she was trafficked. Thinking back on it, it was all very weird.
Yeah, it always seemed weird.
And I always looked at her because I was not as young as she is, obviously, but I was younger. I'm going, she doesn't look 16. Like, she's not, like, I almost felt like, remember that Little League player back in the day?
You think the whole thing was fake?
Well, no, I thought she was lying. You look at her and you go, there's no way she's 16 or whatever. Like, she looks older. It was almost like she was lying. It felt like she was lying about her age for some reason.
Do you demand to see Courtney Stoddart's birth certificate?
No, I wasn't digging that deep into it. But when she married that old guy, and I was like, okay, one, maybe she is that young, and two, that guy's a creep. And then years later, now she's a little older, she's a little more able to sort of vocalize how she was feeling back in the day when Costanza, Jason Alexander, is doing like a video shoot with her, and he's basically like rubbing his phone against her breast and saying, "Oh, she's got nothing up here," meaning her brains, but it's all here.
Yeah.
She's going, I was like 17 at the time. Like, nobody found that weird. And I'm going, yeah, that's true.
Jason Alexander should be listed as a sexual predator.
For that or for something
For
else?
that. It's like that's.
It feels
I
predatory.
don't think he can get away with that. If that was like shown in a court of law right now, I think that guy might even be doing time.
Have times changed to where we're more sensitive about the predator aspect of life? Because back then, I didn't see the video, but I don't feel like anybody blinked an eye.
I don't think so.
Like, nobody blinked an eye when that guy married the woman, like, or the girl. I mean, a couple people were like, hey, this is kind of odd. And then they had a reality show.
Yeah.
And then they went to like couples therapy. And it was like, she was like 15 or 16. And the parents, again, I think they had to give approval.
They signed off on it.
They signed off on it. But I always looked at her like she seemed older, just the way she looked. And I'm going, maybe she's lying about her age, like that little leaguer back in the day who was like 24 and he was pretending to be a 12-year-old.
And the parents were in on it. I said, sure, we'll give permission.
I don't know.
For our 21-year-old daughter to get married.
Didn't make sense. None of it made sense. But
I mean, I'm kind of, maybe the parents did the right thing. I mean, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Some rich guy wants to marry you, hey, get it while you can, honey. Get that.
Who was the actor?
And get pregnant, have his kid, you're set for life.
God, what was? I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Tom Sizemore. I know that, but he kind of was like a Tom Sizemore-esque.
Nothing. No one's ever said that in their entire lives.
He was a poor man's Tom Sizemore.
And what did he do?
He might be dead. I don't know.
Tom Sizemore? Who?
Tom Hutchinson?
Who's that?
What did he star? That's Courtney Stodden's perverted ex,
Okay.
allegedly. He's an actor, but like, what was the movie? What was he known for?
Tom Hutchinson. Oh, that's a Maryland state delegate. God damn it.
Well, looky here. I never married no Courtney Stodden, although.
All right. You sure it's Hutchinson? Ah, no N. Hutchison.
Donna followed up with just, he's a creep.
Well, she's saying like, I don't want to.
Which one of these creeps is
Why
it?
didn't anybody say anything? It's like the whole fucking country was saying something back in the day. They were all saying, why is this fucking 16-year-old marrying this 51-year-old creep? Everybody was saying.
Was he 51 at the time?
Yes, and she was all about it.
Yeah, she was all about it, but her parents signed, like, she was all about it, but like, was she all about it? Like, clearly she was not thinking right. Right? I mean,
No, but she went with it for, they were married for a while. They never had kids.
she was too young to bear children, or what?
Normally, you would say someone that's 16, you would say, well, they're not old enough to make those decisions on their own. But you've seen her.
Yeah.
She was like, I know what I'm doing. She's all about
No, you're right. She was all about it at the time, but she was also
Stopping her from doing it.
she was a know-it-all 16-year-old.
Yeah, she was. And she was all about the George Costanza thing too. Her and her husband were both. He was sitting right there when George Costanza was doing that.
I mean, I'm sure he told her that he was going to do that too.
Yeah, it was a skit. It was on like Funny
Yeah.
or Die.
Yeah, it seemed a
I like
little
Donna
over
with
the top though.
The popping, but she won't come in. But she's here.
Frustrating.
Feel free to come in. Who's the bigger pervert, that guy or Elvis Presley?
He married a 14-year-old. I'm going with Elvis Presley.
And yet revered.
And nobody cared.
Nobody cares.
See, people,
She was Lisa Marie was 14.
I believe so.
Man, that's why. Okay, that explains why in The Naked Gun, when she was a co-star in The Naked Gun, and I was young, but I was like, Lisa Marie Presley? But in that movie, she looks young. And I'm going,
Because she was so young.
yeah, it's 'cause she was like probably in her mid-30s when Naked Gun came out. And I was like, wow, she looks really good for her age. But meanwhile, it was because she was taken on as a bride at
But
14.
a child.
Jeez, man, 14.
I mean, Elvis was from Mississippi. I mean, might be a cultural thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, did anybody care back then? Was that a thing?
I think back then, if you got the paperwork, like it was legal in that state, that age, or if you got the parents' permission, people were like, it's totally legal.
And he was Elvis, so he was just calling his shots, right? Like, if you're the parents of Lisa Marie,
like I say, once in a lifetime opportunity.
yeah, I mean, shame on that. Who are they? God, who are they? How did that family meeting go? Where she's like, I want to marry Elvis Presley.
Wonder how much money Elvis gave him for that.
Hey,
She
baby.
was trafficked as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna traffic your daughter. Don't you know I am? I'm gonna put her in the back of my big old long car with
They
no
were
top on it.
Elvis walked in their living room and swept them off their feet. Guaranteed. buddy.
Probably.
Pulled up
Probably
in
looked at
his
the
limo,
dad
like
and
you
said, look here, Mr. Whatever. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, is you? Now, what you say, I'll take your daughter off your hands for you. Hey, and give her a good life. That's my Elvis. I don't know how close
Sold.
that is to real life.
Sold.
Yeah, that's like indentured servitude on some level, or like slavery, right? Like,
I'm looking to buy me a 14-year-old girl.
you got any on this here plantation? I can.
Take his pick. Yeah, nobody cared. Nobody. I don't think anybody cared back then.
And I don't think anybody cares now.
Oh, I think that'd be a big deal. 14-year-old girl.
No, I mean
now.
the fact that like he did
Oh
it.
no, don't even think about it.
Like it's in the past.
It's all legal. It's all legal.
And then meanwhile, I gave a shit about Paul McCartney. I was devastated when Paul McCartney married a one-legged woman. It's like, what is this guy doing? I couldn't wrap my head around it at all. And I was like, I hope she doesn't take him for everything he's worth. And sure as shit, years later, a one-legged woman took him for half his shit.
Took him for half his shit.
I mean, come on, bro. Paul.
How many years were they married?
It didn't even seem like that long. Had to be like 5 years. Like, and how, I mean, look, I'm not saying Paul McCartney is the perfect man or the perfect husband, but like, I don't see him being like a true hothead or somebody that's like beating his wife or something like that to where she'd be like, I've got to get out of this relationship. So for me, I look at the one-legged woman and I go, this fugitive is out of control. Like, it's on her. Like, I can't imagine Paul McCartney did something bad enough to warrant a one-legged woman taking him for half.
It seemed as if he was a good dude. He was married to his wife, Linda. He put her in the band, even though she wasn't that talented. And they broke up when she died.
Right.
So he seemed like a faithful guy.
And then he
So, like
found
you said,
himself.
Then he could with this one-legged
Was it-
harlot.
Why can I remember weird things. Why do I feel the name was like Camille Parker or something like that?
Isn't that Prince Charles' wife?
Oh, maybe that's what I'm
I
thinking
don't
of.
know. Who's Camilla Parker?
I don't
I'm
know.
going to Google that. First, I'm Googling Camilla Parker.
I'm on the one-legged woman. Okay, I'll Google that.
She's the queen consort of the United Kingdom.
All right.
She's Charles girl.
Okay.
What
Well,
was the other one?
I got issues with her too, by the way. I'm Googling Paul McCartney one-legged wife. That's what I'm putting in there. And it's Heather Mills.
Heather Mills.
That old filthy.
Does it say how long they were married?
Paul McCartney's second wife was Heather Mills, a former model and activist. Activist. Don't marry an activist. It seems like a real problem.
Oh, Looney Tunes.
What are you passionate about? Stuff.
Yeah.
Very active. I like to get involved in stuff. Settle down.
Let's chill out a little.
Let's chill.
Netflix.
Maybe a sandwich. A former model and activist who had her left leg amputated below. Oh, it was a below the knee amputation. All right. It's not terrible.
That's a solid amputation, though.
It's
It's
solid,
not just
but
a foot. It's half a leg.
but it's not all the way up. So
It's better than above thigh bone.
oof, yeah,
The thigh nub is a lot worse.
gruesome.
Below the knees, the best because you don't have you got a joint. You still got that bend. You can still bend. That's the best.
But I don't think they had those. They didn't have those fancy ass below the, like those Blade Runner implants, right? So she had probably a mediocre one at best.
Yeah, she had the best money could buy.
It was below the knee following a 1993 traffic accident involving a police motorcycle. I don't know how that. All right. Okay, so they married in 2002.
Really?
They separated in 2006
She got half for that.
and finalized a high-profile divorce in 2008, resulting in $24.3 million, but I think that's euros or something, settlement awarded to Mills.
That's not that much then. He's worth way more than that, isn't he?
Well, but I think that's like 50 million American or something like that.
Still too much.
Yeah. Didn't Michael Jackson buy the Beatles catalog out from under him?
I think so.
This whole thing's a dirty game.
Dirty
Paul
game.
McCartney's got he's gotten the shaft, I feel like. He'll be fine. He's fine.
Google his net worth.
I'm not saying he's not fine, but you tell me that man. Do you think he doesn't hold a grudge against Heather Mills?
Paul McCartney wouldn't hold a grudge against anybody, buddy.
Heather, is she still alive? I got to know more about this one-legged woman.
Yeah, he's got to hold a grudge, just like Phil Collins. His wife took him for everything he owned, and then he took her back, and then she took him for everything he owned then. It's man.
And then ripped him to shreds in the media and said he doesn't shower and he stinks and it's like Jesus Christ, woman. Like, and he's sitting there like it's like no wonder he's an alcoholic. Like, you go through enough trauma and bullshit. Heather Mills is 58, by the way.
If you listen to some of Phil Collins' songs now, you're like, yeah. See what he's talking about.
Which one? One More Night? Taking her back?
What is that? I don't care anymore.
Oh.
And then in the end, he's like, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. No more. And he says this like 20 times. No more. No more. No more. No more. He says it 10 times.
Phil, I think we're going to have to recut that one. You also, are you okay?
He's kicking down his drum set. I don't care anymore. No more. No more.
It would really be telling if he just came out with a new album and like the first track was like, I don't give a fuck.
What it needs to be, except he can't perform anymore. Phil's too decrepit. He's going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
As he should be.
When it takes this long, it's almost like I wouldn't even show up. F you guys.
Dude, I got down a Milli Vanilli rabbit hole last week. And I think it was because Milli Vanilli, well, there's only one of them left.
Yeah.
The other one committed suicide. And so the Gathering of the Juggalos is coming up, which is the Insane Clown Posse music festival that they put on, which is awesome. I'd love to go to it, but I'm too much of a pussy. And Milli Vanilli is one of the acts that's playing. Everyone, that's kind of awesome because the Juggalos are an interesting group. They will probably cheer Milli Vanilli on like no other, right?
Yeah, it's the gimmick.
It's the gimmick.
It's ironic.
And I started like Spotifying their music and their hits. The baby, don't forget all that stuff. And I remember their lip syncing scandal that like sunk them.
Sunk them.
But I never, or at least I didn't recall seeing the video of it. Do you recall seeing the video of it?
Yeah, because I saw it recently.
Okay, yeah, I had sent it to your email. Maybe that's why it was top of mind too. Is maybe it was hitting me. But like, I'm watching the video and it's like this is the video that sunk the Milli Vanilli ship. And meanwhile, now in music, this is like the most acceptable thing that could possibly happen to an artist. It's like everybody knows they're lip syncing.
Nobody cares.
I mean, the fact that it wasn't actually Milli Vanilli's voice, that's a separate thing.
Yeah.
But for them to get, I mean, God, he looks like a woman.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was it. That was the end of Milli Vanilli.
From that one production guy after their whole deal. What's going on here?
Isn't that crazy?
Nowadays, that wouldn't be a big deal, I don't think. See if somebody.
Not at all. Everybody's lip syncing.
The Hang, who's this?
Hey, it's Raz.
What's up, Raz?
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Well, we're talking about now in music, Mike, and I don't know if you've shown Matt, my premiere video of me, my music video.
Oh,
Like legit you, or is this starring your turtles?
It's terrible. It's terrible.
No, legit me, but it's AI me.
Yeah, well, I'll give him a sample. Raz is just in this huge self-promotion kick lately.
Are you like mogling or something, Raz? Like what's your goal? Are you
Anyway, it goes with what you're talking about, so I wanted to throw that in there because I know you hadn't shown him that one yet.
are you starting an AI record label of some sort?
Kinda.
He's AI maxing.
Okay, so what made you do the AI music video, and is it your song, or is the whole thing AI from A to Z?
The whole thing is AI. It's a song I created for my turtle stream that turned out being not really turtle related. So I created it into another song. I took that and I'm using it with the video Mike's got there.
You're like Babyface. He produced the whole thing.
He's taking all the credits.
It's really.
Can you do me a favor, Raz? Can you just say, I like turtles?
I like turtles.
There you go. Perfect. All right. So let me see here. I'm interested to see this AI video. Now, you feel good about this? Yes?
I feel good about it, yeah.
All right. Mike's showing it to me.
All
here.
right.
Let me take a look at this.
There we go.
Stand by. Ooh. Setting in like a New York City apartment.
And look, this is the name of the song. Matt is "Not Made to Break" by Sean Raz. This is all Raz. It's all Raz.
Okay, here we go. Oh, Sean Raz with a nice cup of Joe.
Empty room, late train home, street lights hum through my phone. I was lost in the noise.
You look like Paul Simon.
Then I heard your voice. You said, keep going, don't fade out. There's more in you than the doubt. Now the dark don't look so mean. You stand here next to me. We're not made to break. We're made to rise again.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on. Initial thoughts. Fucking love the song. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. It's a perfectly fine song.
It's a fake song.
Right.
The Oakleys on the A train while you're going through the subway, that seems a little different than the song. It doesn't, like, the video doesn't match the song. Like, I want to see you in some sort of island paradise.
It's got the island feel.
Yeah, it's got an island feel, but you're wearing some sort of blazer in a subway with Oakleys on.
This was my first experiment with the AI music video creation thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to expect. It just asked you to upload a picture. The only picture I had readily available was that one of me with sunglasses on, and I put it in. So it's correctable, but that was one of the 3 videos I made for $30.
Bruno Mars is rolling in his grave right now. But furthermore, what program are you using on this one? Because there's a lot of different ones. What's this one, if I may ask?
So my music, I use Suno to create the music, and then Sundo to do the music videos.
And it costs you $30, like basically what, like tokens? Like, okay, this is the token usage?
Yeah, so with the Suno, I pay like $15 or $20 a month for that, because all my music I use on my stream, like every song, if you go to my live stream, my 24/7 live stream, every song on there's about 350 or so songs that are created by me through the Suno.
Yeah.
So I have all that licensed through Suno so that I don't get copyright through playing my music.
Can I give you a hot tip? Dead serious. I'm dead serious. I would not forego the Turtle channel, but I would, like, as long as you got all this AI and creation and all that stuff, dude, do what so many other people have done and set up a sleep channel with just sleepy time music of like, not even music, just thunder sounds and waves crashing and all that. Those 24/7 feeds, I listen to it every night. And a lot of people do.
Before you go, I get what you're saying. I want you to hear me real fast. Before you go any further, tonight, I want you to put my channel on after 10 o'clock, my live stream. I am completely automated. I have the music broken between day and night music, sleep-type music for overnight. I just got finished building a complete console that controls everything. I hit start and I walk away. The rotation, the motion sensing, the music, everything is controlled.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say I'll be able to keep it on all night and sleep with it. We'll see. I'm a big fan of the waves crashing and the lightning sound effects personally. So I'm just used to that.
That's what started me on this thought process with the music, was that same thing. So I would do the same thing. I'd put those ones on. I like music or lullaby type stuff, so I would put that on.
Why don't you why don't you let your turtles loose and just do an AI feed of just fake turtles? Like what? Like
you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm going
boy.
I'm gonna listen to real music by real fucking artists, and that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm continuing to do.
I don't care anymore.
Anyway, I don't want to hijack everything, Matt. Right. I wanted to get your opinion on that. I knew you would like that song, first of all.
Love the song.
Forget the video itself. The song is just really good, in my opinion.
But I
wanted your opinion because I knew you'd be different than Mike. Because Mike hates everything AI.
So Sean, you play instruments, right?
No, I don't have that talent.
Well, how did you make this song?
I used a creative device that was able to create the music for me based on my thoughts.
So you said, I want like an island feel. Yeah,
exactly. I want to. I can't remember. I could pull up, if I go into my Suno account, I could pull up exactly what my prompt was that I wrote.
So
and it would tell me exactly what I prompted to make that song.
I think you're equating your prompting your AI for your song to Led Zeppelin writing "Stairway to Heaven." I think that's what you're equating it to.
Do you feel? Let's say this song caught on, right? Let's just say you had a viral hit on your hands, Raz. Right? Let's just say it. Somehow it happens. And you find yourself all of a sudden in this position of going, oh my God, I've got a top 10 hit on my hands. Like, what do you do with that? You can't tour on it.
You sit there with a cup of coffee with a pair of Ray-Bans on stage, the whole show, the whole concert.
Like that's the thing. Is like, how do you like? You can't do a follow-up hit unless you're prompting, like, make a song exactly like this, but better. Like, whatever it may be. Like, wouldn't that be a weird feeling to actually succeed in something like this and then know that there's no discernible talent that went into it at all? And no offense to you. It's just the way it is, right? Wouldn't that be a weird feeling?
It's funny you say that because we were driving. We just got back from a cruise, so we drove over to the other side of the state. And while we were driving, the song came on, and I was like, honey, look that up for me. That just so something about that song. It turned out it was an AI music collab. And this was, I use YouTube Music for my music. So it was just a song that came on through random play on YouTube Music, and it was a good song, but I was like, there's something about it, and it was a complete AI song.
Yeah, dude. Look, you've got it's a very Michael Franti, Jack Johnson-esque song or whatever. I get it. Nice job. Are you making any money off your YouTube channel by chance yet? You got any?
Oh, not yet. No, I'm still working on building just to get to the level where you start making money. It's come along well. I'm happy with it, and I've got, like, this isn't just this turtle thing. Like, I've got an idea of children's books and cartoons coming out of this whole idea.
I've got an idea to have somebody else write children's books and make cartoons. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Make a
No,
children's
my wife
book.
and I want to actually write the children's books. We actually want to do that part.
We'll see about that until she gets down to writing it, and she's going,
Oh?
wait, I could just put a prompt in and it can just write a children's book for me. Much easier. Just saying. Well, God bless you.
Now
All right. Thanks, Sean.
all right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
See
Later,
ya.
bro.
Ned's Navy says, I don't understand AI at all. I think I understand it. Everything he said, I completely understand.
Like
I just
Ned's Navy doesn't understand it, or you
No,
don't
he says
understand
I
it?
don't understand.
Okay.
it. I just disagree with AI. As far as artistically, I completely disagree with making songs. I mean, you can do it for your own fun and your jollies and whatever. But if, like, mainstream music starts going to AI songs, I think you've really lost the soul of society.
You have,
You don't have people making music anymore. It'd be like nobody dances or makes music or writes books or anything anymore. We just sit around and act stupid.
Look,
and
I'm-
let computers do everything
I
for
don't
us.
disagree with you, but I think there's also a point of, like, just evolution, right? It was like, okay, back in the day, musical instruments, there was this and there's this, and then they came up with a synthesizer, and then the turntable happens, and then they use the turntable to scratch records, and that creates new sounds and all these things, right? So if you look at it in terms of, like, evolution, maybe it's not a bad thing. I agree with you on the artistic perspective, but how many artists that are popular right now,
Yeah.
and making money, are actually doing any of their own shit anyways? Think about it.
Yeah.
There's a team of songwriters,
but-
and for all
but-
we know, those songwriters are using AI to help them write the songs that get passed along to the Beyoncés of the world.
But you're saying that it sucks now, so it's okay for it to get even suckier.
I don't know if it drives competition and things improve or get shittier. I don't know. But that song,
How's things going to improve?
like, what? Okay, if it's a good song, do I care?
That's not a great song. It's a generic bunch of just a generic beach song you would hear at any beach bar in the world.
Well, I could say that about any Latin hit where every beat's the same thing. Where it goes.
I agree with that as well.
But I guess, look, if people can figure out a path, I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. Imagine being somebody who has no musical talent at all, but always wanted to be a musician. And you're going, wait, so hold on. I'm having these thoughts and feelings in my head. I just don't know how to play an instrument or write the lyrics correctly. So let me put them in this prompt and have it spit out something. And I can go, change it a little bit this way, make it a little more poppy or a little more emotional. And then it does that. And then all of a sudden you got a fucking My Chemical Romance hit on your hands for...
So what? So good for you. Too bad for all those people who actually have talent and worked hard.
Now, you also used other people's music in your bits, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And they are far more talented than I am.
Well, your talent's just different.
I have different talent, but I wouldn't be anything without them. They're, parody songs, the nature of them is people like them, or, it has to be good, but they like them immediately because they know that song.
Yeah.
So I am riding on their back, but I totally admit that. They are far, when I do a Led Zeppelin parody, they're far more light years more talented than I am. And I thank them for letting me piggyback on their fame.
But if AI were around when Led Zeppelin was around, do you think Led Zeppelin would be like, wait, we can prompt this? We can take advantage of this and harness this technology? Or do you think they would have been musical purists and never touched it at all? Or would they have evolved with time and said, all right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a go. Let's see what AI can do. I'm not saying it's right.
I think anybody given the chance will cheat. Not anybody, but a majority of people that cheat, say, hey, it's like taking steroids. Led Zeppelin will say, hey, we got this secret AI technology. You can churn out hit after hit after hit. F everybody else. We're going to be the #1 band all time.
I feel like every musician out there would, yes, and a lot of them do cheat. That's why they hire the songwriters. That's why, they give up points on their album so some songwriter can write them a hit because it's, the juice is worth the squeeze kind of thing. I don't know, man. I think you'll come around. You haven't played with it enough to take advantage of it.
Oh, look, I can see me finding, if I found a way to use AI to get my stuff and put it in a packaging in a way that it would go crazy virally, I would certainly do it. Doesn't make it, doesn't make it that, that ethical or better. It doesn't make it better than other things. But of course, I'm giving it a lot of talented shit, Matt. So I'm giving it brilliance.
Yes, yours is. Yes, yeah. I got you. I know what you're saying. You're saying Sean Raz is dumber than me.
No, I did not. That's what I'm saying at all. It's just in the general AI conversation. In the general AI conversation, only people of my ilk should be able to use AI.
Should be limited for the creative types.
Yeah,
yes.
No jobbers allowed.
Well, it's an interesting.
I'm sure it's gonna become ubiquitous. Everywhere you go will be AI, and I think the world will be a lesser place. I think everything we've done technologically in the last 15 years has been the wrong way. We've wasted so much time on just horse shit.
What do you think we've wasted the most time on?
Social media.
Okay.
Filters. Finding out a way to put a mustache on a guy. I mean,
all right. Okay, the Snapchats of the world, that I hear you.
But you got some bright minds working on this shit. If you're a young person who's exceptionally bright and knows how to do all that computer shit, what are you going to do? You're going to try to cure cancer, or are you going to try to find the mustache app, which made you $17 million? That's what you're doing. We went the wrong way.
All right, I hear you on the mustache app, and I hear you on some of that stuff. So I get it. But you're always going to have the dumb things out there, right? It's the equivalent to going. Those apps are like the equivalent of going into Spencer's. It's like the virtual Spencer's. You'd go into Spencer's Gifts to, look at gag gifts or get a penis mug or, a dumb shirt, stuff like that. Those are like the Spencer's Gifts of the App Store or the Snapchats of the world. That's the way I kind of look. And I think you need it all.
I would.
Have a little fun.
What apps are so life-changing and important in history? Other than the mustache apps.
Okay, for me,
yeah,
the app that I love the most, which I think is the coolest app ever made, just off the top of my head. I'm sure there's other ones but the one Shazam, I think it's fucking brilliant. Because I love music, and there's nothing more frustrating than not knowing the artist and trying to figure out the song. And if you're in, the Home Goods or Ross or whatever, right? And you're going, who sings this song? I kind of like that. And you can Shazam it. That, to me, is like the most brilliant app ever put together. I know that's not quite the answer you're probably looking for, right? There's so much better stuff out there. But that, to me, Shazam is the coolest thing in the world.
You gave me the eat your own logic answer. It's like
Go on.
the most meaningless thing in the world. If you're going to advance technology in one way, that's going to better mankind, or feed its trivial interests like what song was that, which is really cool. I have my kids Shazam stuff, all the time. I say, what is that? And they go, I got Shazam. I'm like, cool. I could completely do without it.
Oh, I don't know, dude. There was nothing more frustrating than not knowing who a song was by.
You usually forgot it. You forgot it. The next day you weren't worried about it.
Some of that stuff would stick with me. I'm going, that damn song I heard the other day, I'm still looking for it.
You're a lunatic. And you asked for it. You asked for this.
Do
Matt.
you not have any apps at all that are cool? Like you don't have anything that's like.
I'm sure I have apps. I mean, I have I have the.
I mean, I'm going through my Ring doorbell app. That's pretty sweet. My security camera footage app. That's pretty sweet. Realtor.com, debatable. That's just house porn. I don't know.
None of. Okay, so look, I use Google Maps a lot because I deliver.
Yeah.
But I would gladly go back to how we used to do it, where I had a map book and I looked up where the street was in an actual physical book. You know, if I got lost, I got out the map book and I went, okay, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. It wasn't a big. Didn't even think twice about it when I did it.
Bro, you would prefer to have a
I'm not-
map book than
If it
Google
would-
Maps?
If it would mean that we look, social media and iPhones are actually destroying the future, and it's not me saying that. All the testimony from these so-called experts say we are destroying children's lives and making them into narcissistic little monsters.
Yeah, you've got me looking at my apps and realizing how pointless some of mine are. And I'm going, I thought I deleted this app. Like I've got one called like T-shirt or something like that. It's just, you just design T-shirts on there and then order them or something like that.
Yeah, send me that one. I kind of need that one.
Yeah, I mean, there are some dumb ones on here. Ticketmaster, another one. I don't know why I have that one because F them.
We could go in. We could go in another tangent. Ticketmaster.
Oh!
How about what you? What,
No, I'm
Okay.
don't get me fired
you know
up.
What was a pain in the ass?
Go on.
But wasn't that big of a deal. If somebody's playing,
Standing in line.
you go down to the ticket office,
Yeah.
and buy your fucking ticket. You don't have. Sometimes you don't have to stand in line. They're open all day long. You go at 3:00 on a Tuesday, and you get your Kiss concert tickets.
And they print them out.
And they print
you'd
'em out.
have them, what was called a hard ticket.
Hard ticket, and you
Hard
went
ticket.
home, and you paid $25 for it.
Now-
so which is better?
Now you got these StubHub pricks out there. The concert gets announced. They buy up all the tickets. Then they resell them for a crazy amount of money. And then they get sent to you virtually. And then you got to go on your phone and scan a QR code as you enter the whole thing is like, I get the process is, I get it. But I'm kind of with you in that front. Like, I liked having a hard ticket going, hey, here's my ticket. And they take it, rip it in half or stamp it or whatever. And just,
You put it and go home, and you put it in your drawer, and you got a souvenir.
yeah. I got a QR code souvenir.
I kind of like it when it wasn't $500 or $600 or $700 or $1,000 a ticket.
Yeah.
They've ruined. I don't want to.
It's crazy.
I think the last thing we went to like a Nick Bargatze concert at the AMLE,
Yeah.
and as we're buying our $22 beers, I'm like, I don't really know if I'm enjoying all this, paying all this money for this bullshit.
Yeah.
So we don't do a lot of stuff like that at all anymore. It's like, screw that. I'm not paying exorbitant shit to see what used to be average stuff.
Then the artist takes the hit, dude. Like, everybody thinks the artist is gouging everybody. It's not necessarily the case. The artist is charging a rate of what they get for a show. And then you've got assholes that are surrounding the artist. Just a flock of assholes that are reselling tickets and buying and like shifting and doing all these things. And when somebody pays $500 for a ticket, they go, I cannot believe that this artist charges $500. It's like,
Yeah.
they didn't charge that. That wasn't necessarily the way it was supposed to go down.
And back in the day, you couldn't go up to the ticket window and go, I'll take 2,000 tickets to see Taylor Swift.
I'm here to buy the stadium and then resell it.
Couldn't do it.
What could you do back then? Did they have a limit on tickets?
I don't even know.
I'm trying to remember.
I'm sure if you were like more than 10, they would probably say, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah. And well, that, you know, if you scalp for more than face value, you could be in a parking lot and a cop would bust you if you scalp that thing for $1 more than face.
We got legalized scalping.
Yeah, now you got these the StubHubs of the world, and they're going, it does seem like.
Plus, you couldn't go up and say, I'll take 2,000 tickets, and then what are you gonna do with them? Hey, tickets for sale at twice the price.
Yeah. I'm going to resell them for the exact same amount that I bought mine for, sir.
Preposterous.
It is Wow, it is. Yeah.
We got to go.
Oh, we gotta take a break.
Take a break. You asked for it. You got it.
Second
Spice.
hour of hanging.
You asked for it. You got it, Spice. The Sean Raz video in full effect.
Empty room, late train home, streetlights hum through my phone. I was lost in the noise, and I heard your voice. You said, keep going, don't fade out. There's more in you than the doubt. Now the dark don't look so mean when you stand here next to me. We're not made to break, we're made to rise again. Even when the night feels long, we can still hold on. If the world goes cold, you're the spark I need, and I'll keep singing this truth. You bring me back to me. Coffee stains on the floor, shoes by the front door, little things every day that pull the gray away. You said, look at how we've grown, we don't have to do this alone. Now the silence feels like light when you're here by my side. We're not made to break, we're made to rise again. Even when the night feels long, we can still hold on. If the world goes cold, you're the spark I need, and I'll keep singing this truth. You bring me back to me. So if I fall, don't let me stay down. Call my name and pull me out. I've been halfway gone before, but I'm not there anymore. We're not made to break, we're made to rise again. Even when the night feels long, we can still hold on. If the world goes cold, you're the spark I need, and I'll keep singing this truth. You bring me back to me. Empty room, late train home, streetlights hum through my phone. I was lost in the noise, and I heard your voice. You said, keep going, don't fade out. There's more in you than the doubt. Now the dark don't look so mean when you stand here next to me. We're not made to break, we're made to rise again. Even when the night feels long, we can still hold on. If the world goes cold, you're the spark I need, and I'll keep singing this truth. You bring me back to me. Coffee stains on the floor, shoes by the front door, little things every day that pull the gray away. You said, look at how we've grown, we don't have to do this alone. Now the silence feels like light when you're here by my side. We're not made to break, we're made to rise again. Even when the night feels long,
Welcome back to The Hang with Mike and Matt. I'm ready to embrace AI.
It's official?
I'm ready.
Just like that.
We're going to take a picture of me and you.
Yep.
Give AI the picture of me and you, then have them create this epic song where we're like muscular and we're just running roughshod through, I don't know, the rest of the streamers.
Go on. Yes.
Saving the day and heroic and epic. And battered by the winds and
A hero's tale.
fending off arrows. An epic tale of the Mike and Matt, of The Hang with Mike and Matt.
I like it. Like the Odyssey.
Exactly.
Us gladiator style.
The Hang.
Yeah.
The Odyssey.
Raz,
Raz, get to work. You AI
you-
son of a bitch.
can you stop putting yourself over for a minute and loop us in?
I mean, look at it. Look at this. This is where look he did a double Raz. He's like,
Oh, you did do a double Raz in that
yeah,
video.
talk about egomania. Starring Sean Raz and Sean Raz.
The next prompt, they were like, "What else would you like?" He's like, "More Raz."
More Raz.
Like more cowbell.
Love of the Raz stuff. We're gonna need more Raz. So yeah, I'm ready to embrace. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna take us to the top, man.
That's
New AI video.
That's it. That'd be great. I'd love to see it. Man, what do you think of the Tate brothers getting locked up?
I don't know. I saw a video that made me think maybe they need to get locked up.
I feel like you and I are on the same page on this one. Like when they got locked up, they dropped some emergency podcast or whatever that was recorded a while back, and it was like, okay, if anything ever happens to us, drop this podcast kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that happened, and I listened to some clips of it, and look, Homeboy makes some compelling arguments, and I don't doubt that.
He's good. He's very good at persuading people. He's a very persuasive person.
I think part of it's persuasion. I also think part of it, do I feel like they've been set up with some shit and probably effed with by governments? And yes, I do. I think they've probably pissed off some people. I think they've probably been messed with. But I also think that they can probably be giant assholes and probably did some stuff wrong too. So it's like both can be true. And I don't know why people they pick this side of going that the Tate brothers are either good or they're bad. I'm looking at it going, maybe both sides are bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's all just evil shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Maybe. I mean, I have no idea. I don't know these guys personally.
right.
I don't know. And like you see, I saw a video on the internet where he's like beating these girls with a belt and chastising them for not behaving.
Right.
I'm thinking, well, if that's real, I don't know what's real anymore. If that's real, well, this guy's obviously he's an abuser. He's a bad, really bad person. He needs to go to jail.
Right. Yeah. And so like when I saw them get arrested, I'm going, okay, well, yeah. And then there's all these, a lot of things that are coming out about it. It's like, okay, maybe some of it's bullshit. Maybe I'm sure some of it is. Like that's the way the government works. The governments and the powers that be work. They throw a bunch of bullshit against the wall and say you did this or say you did this, and then then other things come out and maybe you didn't. But man, these guys have a lot of people after them.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to have like one person after you or like maybe one entity. I feel like they've got a lot of people after them, like too many to where it's like, how can they not have done anything wrong? And during this podcast, the what was it, Andrew Tate? Is that his name? Yeah. And he's going, we reinforced our place to be raid proof. And they're talking about how, they, after the third raid, they put in these steel doors and, did this to their place and bulletproof glass, all these things. And then they started getting raided again for the next time. And they were like, okay, we're getting raided. And they were like, okay, everybody wipe their phones, wipe your devices, So they all wiped their devices, and then his girlfriend made him both cups of coffee, and they sat in the room while these people are breaking into their home because they knew they're going to go to jail. My thought process is going, why are they wiping their devices? Why is that the first move? Is like, I understand how maybe you wouldn't want them to have your device, but what do you have on these devices that the first thing you do is wipe your device? Everybody wipe your device.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem great. That doesn't seem like a great sign. Like
No,
on
that's
mine,
not-
they're going to see my Realtor.com app. They might see my recent
yeah.
Shazams.
Yeah, I'm not worried about if they're going to put something on my phone, they're going to put something on my phone.
Right.
If I wipe my phone, that's not going to do me any good
Right.
because I don't have anything on my phone to begin with.
And he's like, well, they just want information. They want to know who we've talked to. They want to know when we've talked to them and all this stuff. It's like, well, I don't know, wiping your
Why?
device seems a bit extreme. Or maybe it's not. I don't know.
How do you wipe your device? Do you have a wiper? Like a magnet, like something you go, and it,
I think you go into settings and you just like reset the device so it, wipes everything. But it's like, I don't know. How am I gonna call people? I don't have their numbers now. Wipe my device. That seemed frustrating in its own right.
best to live your life so you don't ever have to wipe your device, Matt. Now, when they were in Romania, right? Aren't the Romanians after him too?
Everybody's apparently after these guys.
Like, were they in Romania doing like a sex house, camp sex, because it's easier to get away with shit in Romania?
Yeah, some sort of like trafficking charge. And to hear him explain it I didn't listen to the whole thing by any stretch, but again, when you hear him talk about it, you go, okay, what he's saying makes some sense. I get it. But dude, like everybody's after you. Like, and that's his mentality of like, it's all the Matrix. Everybody's in the Matrix. You have to break yourself from the Matrix. Everybody's after us. It's like, dude, why? Like, you can't go like 20, like all you do is work out and stream and smoke cigars and hang out with whores. Like, and you're rich. Like, what else are you doing? Like, shouldn't that be enough? Like, why is this Matrix keep effing with you?
The only thing I can think wasn't he like he was extremely popular with young men? He cheats, with his misogynistic ways and his flashing all his wealth.
Yep.
Maybe the powers that be didn't want young men influenced by Andrew Tate.
Well, that's Tate's perspective on it. And that's what he said. And again, there's probably a certain amount of truth to that. But like,
so they really, he may have committed crimes. They're like, we're really going to get him.
if
we
you're
want
just
to get rid of him anyway.
if you're just on the internet and you're an influencer, why do you need to wipe your device for that? You know what I mean? Like, wipe your whole device because you're an influencer.
Yeah, I mean, what?
I don't want them to have access to my X or my YouTube channel or what. Like, dude, they've already got that.
They got some shady shit on there, man.
Yeah. And then they're, he described it. They're drinking coffee together and they're waiting to get raided. And his brother goes, "We're going to go to jail for this. We're going to go to jail this time, right?" He's like, "Yes, we are, brother." And they go, "Well, if we're going together." And it's like, "Yes, we are." It's like, and they're going, this is a brotherly bond that
bad
cannot be
bromance.
broken. Like, it's fine to have a brotherly bond, but like maybe at some point in time, one brother says to the other brother, like, "Hey man, why do we need to wipe our devices? Have we done something that requires us to continually get raided and wipe our devices? Is this like?"
They're gonna flip on each other immediately. Both of them.
No, they've
Flip
got a
on the other
brotherly
guy.
bond, and they're fighting the Matrix together.
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 Classic.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether to. I don't think I care that they're locked up. It doesn't make a difference in my life one way or the other. I guess I'll miss some of his misogynistic comments occasionally because some of it was funny.
We had some good stuff.
I'll miss his brokey talks, things like that. But I think from what I gather, like they're facing like extradition and life. Life.
Nez Navy says Tate brothers were scumbags. If not for social media, they would just be regular inmates like the rest. Well, I think he was a world champion kickboxer.
He was,
So
yeah.
I think he was, yeah. So he was going to do a little better maybe than the average person when you're world champion.
Yeah, and he's got dare I say, a winner mentality,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But he was, kickboxing. He was fine, and then he did reality show or something like that,
I don't even know.
and then blew up on social. And
I'm not saying he's a piece of shit. Not a piece of shit. I don't really know. He could very well be a huge piece of shit. I'm just saying he was a world championship kickboxer.
he was. I think it's a chessboard full of pieces of shit,
Yeah.
and one chess player is the government's, and the others are them, and they're just trying to like maneuver their way into being. Like, get out of being a piece of shit, and the government's going, "Oh yeah, well, we're a piece of shit, and we're going to get you." Like, I think it's
It's double-edged. It's a triple-edged sword.
it's 3 edges to the sword.
Okay, maybe I've been lied to. AJ Linger says he was not a
Well, maybe not world champion.
championship.
He was a good kickboxer. He was a fine kickboxer. he would beat our ass.
Here, Andrew Tate competed as a professional kickboxer in England, winning several world titles.
Oh, who did you just face?
AJ the Linger.
AJ the Linger got faced.
He compiled a career record of 76 wins, including 23 to 32 knockouts. I don't know what that means. Yeah, 23 to 32 knockouts.
How many knockouts have you had? Somewhere in the range.
Give or take 9 to 10. Andrew Tate.
If there's one thing every fighter knows, it's their exact record.
He's gonna get raped in prison for sure, or will he just take over in prison with his very boisterous personality?
The prison is nothing but a matrix. He would
Till you get
probably.
fucked in the butt.
This matrix is painful. He probably will do. He'll be fine. I mean, he'll probably run shit.
Does he go up to like they always say? Does he go up to the first guy and then just kick him in the face with like a fucking kickbox spinning kick, or like, flap? Or does he get? And then he immediately gets shanked in the yard.
As his brother watches on, I don't know.
His brother looks like a bitch.
What?
His brother, the lapdog. He's got nothing good to say.
Don't talk.
It's all Andrew.
Don't talk trash about Tristan.
Tristan. He looks like a Tristan.
This is my brother Tristan.
And there's no credible evidence that Lindsey Graham's house is or was filthy.
Oh, so those are not true. I don't know if I'm happy to hear that or sad to hear that. I thought it would be funny if those filthy Lindsey Graham house pics were real. That would have been great. And it would have been like it surprised me a little bit, but it would have been pretty awesome if those pictures were real.
He was rotten. His soul was rotten, and his house was rotten.
Just sitting there, just watching gay porn.
His house is probably meticulous,
That's a good point. Yeah.
not a crepe of dust.
Where are all the dudes? Where are the dudes? And when are they going to come out and be like, I was Lindsey Graham's lover for 30 years. I couldn't be bothered with this. I couldn't, I was paid off, whatever. Where are they?
Where are they?
They're around, right? I mean,
Where are they? Yeah, they're around.
somebody's going to do it.
Are they so scared? They can't be so bright that they're like, yeah, I'd get off if I came out. Why would they not come
It's
out?
hard to believe they were scared when Lindsey Graham was alive, right? I swear to God, if you tell anybody, don't you tell a soul. I'm not one to be played with.
You know,
I've been getting bullied by Lindsey Graham.
He was a bottom. He was a bottom for sure.
He was such a warmonger, dude. Like, that's my takeaway off of him. I
Huge warmonger.
just like everything was like, we got to blow him up.
Finish the job. Got to
Like-
do it.
It was almost like if he said anything other than that, he would have came off as gay. Like it would have looked.
Oh, he's overcompensating.
Yeah, like,
he
instead
actually
it was like very like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill them all. It's like, oh, this guy, look at this man.
We thought he was paid off. He was just overcompensating for his Napoleonic gay complex. Now we know.
See Hegseth get roasted.
I just don't understand how, like, you can, just as a human being, when you look at people like Pete Hegseth, whether you're a Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, you could just kind of know, you can't see him and go, what an asshole. Is it just me? He just oozes assholeness.
He does ooze assholeness, and yesterday on the Hill, he oozed a particular type of assholeness. It was like an ooze that I have not seen before, a color and a whiff of something that was a foreign substance of assholeness, and I loved it. The whole thing was cracking me up. He's asking for money, and then they're like, well, what's your plan? And his whole talking point, this is the part that kind of irked me, right? Like I'm all in for a spirited debate, right? I was like, oh, this is good. All right. He's clapping back. They're jawing at him. I'm like, all right, this is nice. I'm in with this. And then he dropped the shit that I didn't care for at all. You're not in favor, and all you want is defund the troops. All you want to do is defund the troops. And I go, oh shit, that's the talking point. He found it. Yeah. He found the talking point of going, if you don't give me more money, that means you want to defund the troops. And I'm going, it's so like, that just seems like such a slimy talking point of like, dude, you have funding. The troops are like, it's not like they've taken your whole budget and said, sorry guys, no more. Like, there is a budget. Like, it's so weird. And then for him just to go, you don't care about the troops and you want to defund the troops. It just reminded me of the defund the police thing. And I'm going, it seems like a grimy,
it's just a
grimy talking point.
Well, I think they passed over $1 trillion defense budget. Mm-hmm. And it's like, what people wanted was they wanted no more inflation and lower gas prices. And when you just keep spending money, the government just keeps spending money they doesn't have, that really increases inflation. And when the war's costing $1 billion a day and gas is $4 a gallon, I mean, you're really messing up the economy. And then you're adding $1 trillion expenditure on defense. And if nothing in history has taught us is that anytime the Defense Department and the Pentagon get $1 trillion, they're going to steal half of it.
Dude, I'll tell you how grimy the White House situation is right now. Like, because my mom is pretty, she's a Trumper, dude.
Yeah.
She's a Trumper. So I can always sort of rely on her as just the average Trumpian.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I talk to her, I go, hey, what do you think about this war in Iran? And she goes, it's not looking good. I go, she's like, it's not, I go, Quagmire? She was like, I don't know how he's going to get out of this kind of thing. And I'm going, okay, that's when you know it's fucked. When my mom is going, I don't know how Trump, I don't think Trump's doing the right thing on this one. That's basically, I was reading through the lines, right? That's what she's saying. And that's when I know the tide has turned. When my mom, who bought a picture of Trump, says that, that's when you go, okay, things have shifted. He's got to figure this one out.
Yeah. I think when people just keep paying $4 for gas for like month number 5, something like month number 5, and the inflation has got, that's what people care about. People, he's like, he's going to end inflation. He's going to get he's going to end the Ukraine war day one, and he's not going to go to war anywhere else. And it's like, this is the exact opposite of everything he said. And the people they still just are blindly like, no, it's not. And it just blows my mind.
Egg prices are back to good though. So that's nice. It's pretty
sweet. Got that going for us. Eat all the eggs you want in America.
So much protein flowing through my veins.
Drive to the store in your $4 a gallon car.
I did. I was watching YouTube. I was watching this thing that popped up on how expensive it is to keep an aircraft carrier going, like the amount of food that they eat in one day and all that shit.
So many people.
How many people do you think are on an aircraft carrier? Now the one that they had modeled this video after was I want to say the the Kennedy aircraft carrier, right? So
Yeah, I don't know which. We got the Lincoln, we got the Ford, got the Kennedy. I don't know.
maybe it was the Ford. Maybe it was the Ford. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Either way,
I don't know if any of them are bigger or newer. I don't know.
how big size wise do you think it is?
Like as far as
It's just
people, or
so, let's first go sheer length.
like 3 football fields.
Yes,
3 football fields, which is
3 football fields.
basically 1,000. Oh wait, that's 300. That's 1,000 yards, which is 3,000 feet, which is like half a mile, right?
Yeah, I'll go with it. I don't know.
know.
I don't want to do math, but
No, it's 300. Wait, 3 football fields?
would be 900 yards.
No, that's 300. Wait,
3 feet a
it's
yard.
900 feet.
Yeah,
It's 900 feet. So,
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
so I was way wrong.
How many people do you think are on board?
600.
5,000.
Whoa! 5,000.
5,000.
That's just unbelievable.
The amount of food served daily on this is insanity, right? But then it got into like the showering habits and toilet habits and all that stuff, and like sleeping arrangements and how they sleep in these basically like coffins.
Yeah.
I mean, they're, very thin, stacked high, whatever. And they were talking about how they replenish the food. And they're going, well, to replenish the food, I think it was every 7 to 10 days, a supply ship meets them where they are. And they refill everything by these cranes while both boats are moving. And they just continue to reload. Now, that led to the logistical question of going, well, where are these reload boats coming from? Like, how does that make any sense at all? But whatever, I'll pass that. But then they started talking about how the toilets and everything, like how some of these soldiers will flush objects they shouldn't, right? Which is weird.
5,000 people, though.
Yeah, but it's like if you're a soldier, like, don't flush it. They literally said like shirts. They'll flush shirts. And it's like, what are you doing that for? Like,
They're being dicks, right?
terrible soldier.
They're being dicks. Like, yeah, fuck that. I'm tired of being on this aircraft carrier.
Flushing my shirt down the drain. But okay, so they do this thing called an acid flush occasionally, right? When things get backed up because it's bound to happen and all this stuff. So they've got to do an acid flush, which clears the lines basically. An acid flush. Each time they do an acid flush, how much do you think that costs, Mike? Best estimation.
$50,000.
$400,000
It's a lot of acid.
for an acid
A lot
flush.
of acid.
I'm looking at this aircraft carrier going, what in the world is happening aboard this ship? And I'm not going to say that like I don't know what they're doing in the middle of the night. I get they got missions and all that. I get it. I know. But Jesus Christ, that's a lot of dough. Like it's a lot of action going on out there.
That's why it's $1 billion a day.
It's
They say that's the worst thing for morale is to keep people out on an aircraft carrier for extended periods of time.
yeah.
Because it sucks. In your tiny little coffin bunk.
The only thing that would
it's-
suck worse, nuclear sub.
Ugh. no dice. On
Doesn't that seem like you give me a reality show where people spend normal people spend 30 days inside of a nuclear sub? Let's see how that goes.
I take the special kind of person.
That is a very special person.
Not me. That's a nightmare for me. I wake up in a nuclear sub. No.
No, yeah, you're not seeing anything.
And you hear the creaks.
Just radar blips every day.
That's
Sonar.
gotta suck. I mean, are those things air conditioned?
Barely.
They kept cool by the sea water. What are you, the
know.
toilet? I mean, everything. Space is at a premium on a sub.
It's
With the toilet.
dude. Even with the aircraft carriers, space is at a premium. Like, I could not imagine. That would have to be like on the world's worst jobs list. Like if you sign up for the military, Do you just get assigned to a nuclear sub, or
No, see,
or you're kind of like going, "Hey, I'm really interested in being on this nuclear sub."
yeah, because they're not surprisingly they're smart enough to know you can't have a bunch of guys down on the sub who didn't realize they shouldn't be on a sub. You got to go. They want a certain type of person who
Yeah, but do they like when you take like an ASVAP or something like that? Do they go, "You'd be great on our nuclear sub program," or do they just assign you to it?
I don't know, because if a guy can't handle being on a sub, it's a waste of their time, 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd be down there like, let me out! Let's go! I'm not. That's claustrophobic, sir. Some guys can't do it, so they have to be. I don't know how they weed them out. Like they
You got to be down there just with a bunch of other psychopaths,
they
right?
take them down for a couple of days. See how you like it. And then when you freak out, they're like, "Yeah, you can't be on a sub, buddy."
I don't want to be in a kayak for more than 3 hours.
Yeah, I would definitely pass on that. July 9th is when Lindsey Graham died.
Ah,
That was quite a while ago.
his body's not even cold yet.
Almost all politicians who've been in Washington for a long time like that, they usually put them in state, let them lie in state in some Capitol building so people can go by and hero worship these assholes.
Yeah.
They didn't do nothing for Lindsey. They didn't even have, they cremated him immediately and went, shh.
I found it odd how they found his cause of death so quickly. Like, it was very quick. It like sometimes you wait weeks for an autopsy and they go, "Oh, we finally got the report on how this person." Lindsey Graham's like felt like either the night of or the next day, because the CNN, Fox, they all had experts on it going, "And here's what Lindsey Graham died of, and here's how you can prevent it. We've got Dr. Such and Such on the show, and he's going to tell you how."
Yeah.
And I'm going, how did they find out what he died from so quickly? It was very fast turnaround time on the old autopsy.
That's what you got to do when Lindsey Graham is killed in a Ukrainian drone factory
Oh,
by the Russians.
dun 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 dun.
The factory he was in was blown up like a few hours after he left. It's like,
Well, guys, I think I'm going to get on out of here now. I'm going to mosey back on home to the Carolinas.
you keep killing the Ruskies.
You guys are doing great over here bombing civilians. You guys take it sleazy. See you later.
Kablooey.
You think how all in are you on that conspiracy?
Oh, just think it's fun. It's just a fun one.
It is a fun one.
But I keep seeing these images out of Russia where we're just Ukraine is just blowing the F out of Russia. Oh, here's like this one. Some kind of they blew up some multi-million-dollar warehouses, and it's like.
And where was this?
This is in Russia.
Okay.
And it's like, that's us, the Russians aren't stupid. It's not Ukraine doing it. We're paying Ukraine and giving Ukraine the weapons
I don't know what you're talking about.
to bomb fucking Russia.
We haven't Venmo'd your account at all, Russia.
It's like, so how long has Russia, they keep sinking Russian ships and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, how long are you going to put up with this? If this was like Mexico was doing this to us, but Russia was giving Mexico all the bombs, wouldn't eventually we go, hey, Russia.
I don't know. I do like the fact that Trump at least acknowledged, like, yeah, this is what we do. They do it too. They fund countries, and they're behind China, and they fund. That's just what countries do. At least he acknowledged it.
Better than nothing, Matt. Better than nothing.
That's a hell of an explosion.
That's a party right there. That's a party. I don't really understand what's going on.
How's there not one person that's like running out of there screaming?
This is Russia. This is just another day.
No, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
when there ain't one person in the village like, Jesus Christ!
Where-
Like, when you catch somebody naked running down the street trying to put themselves out of the fire or something like
Some
that, like,
sirens, some something,
Is
some,
this-
some
that-
screams, perhaps. Some screams. Ah!
my skin's boiling.
This is the calmest disaster scene you'll ever see. Not a peep out
Is
of
it
nobody.
real though? That's the thing. Is it even real?
I don't know what's real anymore, Matt.
That's because we're living in the Matrix.
we
Mike.
are. Andrew Tate was right.
I don't know.
He was totally right. You're talking about aircraft carriers. and we're having $1 trillion budget. Lord knows what they're going to build with that. Aircraft carriers are totally obsolete because, like, we don't have any ships in the Strait of Hormuz because we can't go in there because they'll blast us with a
Well,
hypersonic.
we're the Guardians, dude. Don't worry about it.
We can stay outside.
We're guarding it.
So at what point
We're
is
not
it,
allowed in the club. We're just guarding the club.
if you can't get close to where you're going to like have a war, what good is your aircraft carrier?
Mike, it's called war from a distance.
It's the New Deal.
We know our enemy is.
So, yeah, I think things are just silly now. I think we're just silly. We're just stupid and silly.
What did you think about Trump's speech last week? When
I
he
watched
put the nation on notice and said, "Hey, making a speech," and then it
Yeah.
about voter fraud and all that.
Yeah. I watched 3 minutes of it and went, whatever.
I watched it.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah, kind of, because it's like, again, this reminds me of like when Comedy Central had like the Comedy Hour. You go, oh, cool, Comedy Hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things, and so we checked it out. I'm like, sweetheart, I'm gonna go take a leak. Tell me if I miss anything. I come out. I go, what I miss? She goes, nothing. I go, is he doing an election rigging thing? She goes, yeah, he's doing an election rigging thing. I go, sour grapes.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the way it just went. Like, it just came across as like sour grapes. Like, you were the president, then you weren't the president, but you're the president again. So what are we doing here? How can you say that election was rigged, but then the following one wasn't, and you're the president again? I'm just trying to make sense of the whole thing. And
Sour. Just
it seems very sour.
I think the war's going so shitty that it's just a distraction. Because to me, okay, Trump gets into office. He ends the Ukraine war. Not necessarily day one, but he ends it. He doesn't go to war with Iran. Inflation's coming down. Gas is like $2.40 a gallon, $2.30. And then Trump gets on and talks about election rigging. I'm like, oh. I'm not taking him seriously because he's fucking kicking ass, right? He ain't done shit, so I didn't take him seriously at all.
By the way, we've got evidence. I was like, Jesus Christ, here we go again.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't
and then
know.
it was like China stole 200,000 of people's voter files or something. It's like they couldn't do anything with those. They didn't fake vote with them. They got information. Big deal.
Dude, I got news for you. I can Google anybody's name and find out where they live, find out their party affiliation. Like,
It's
all
public
China
record.
did was like China's not. Google's the main offender here, dude. Google's the one that's putting out everybody's fucking information for public consumption, and you have no way of opting out of it. You have no way to say, hey, Google, I'd prefer my party affiliation not be published on your website.
Good luck.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad. And it's like, okay, China stole voter information, so they know these Americans' names, and they know what party affiliation they are. Bad China. It's like, well, bad Google, bad everybody.
Yeah.
All it does is take one Chinaman to sit in front of Google and go, yeah, I can pull a list here for you pretty in short order and tell you exactly party affiliation, how old they are, who lives in their household. It's all right here on Google. But for some reason, that's okay.
I assume everybody's got all my information already.
And if they don't, they can easily find it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it anymore.
Which there totally should be. Like, why?
As I've said, Matt, we've gone the wrong way.
I mean, I like to Google stuff as much as the other person, but like, why should people's personal information be available? Let's Google. Like, no, there should be an opt-out button that says, I don't want anything to do with me and my personal information out there. Like, why on earth should somebody be able to just look you up and say, oh, he's a Republican. Oh, he's a Democrat. That shouldn't even exist. It shouldn't even be a thing.
Well,
or at least give the option.
I agree, but I don't see anything going to be done about it. The mother effers are not going to do anything about it at all.
Zero.
They're going to ante it up with this with the surveillance and shit,
Yeah.
and flock cameras and all that bullshit.
The what? Flock cameras?
It's that's the cameras they're putting up all over the country.
What do those do?
Allegedly, I don't know, they monitor neighborhoods and the traffic and for crime and they got the gunshot. They got the gunshot cameras. If they hear a gunshot, they can locate. They have
Oh yeah, some neighborhoods are fighting against that. They don't want the gunshot cameras or something.
in a perfect world, seems like a great idea, but the government can't be trusted with any kind of technology.
Dude,
Unfortunately,
it makes you want to move to the mountains.
it does.
Like, for real, it just makes you want to go, okay, now I get why people have 50 acres or 2 acres or wherever and just go be. And just like,
Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
that's what I'm saying. When every telemarketer calls, it's just like, just leave me alone, please. Leave me alone, please.
It's like
I'm begging you.
Like they sold a house over when you first come in, which is a property abuts ours, and it's like thing is you don't really have to worry about it. Like there's about 150, 200 feet from our fence to their yard, and it's woods,
Yeah.
so you don't have to. I can't imagine you see some of these situations where these people have these terrible neighbors, and it just ruins their life, and they can't sell their house because they got a crazy neighbor.
Oh, dude.
It's like that's the worst.
That's what you always, yeah, crazy. But that's even worse. Like if you're in a townhome or a condo or something like that, like a condo, like in theory, a condo is like, oh man, I got nothing to worry about. It's all it's condo. But it's like you have to worry about 400 other people not starting a fire at any given point in time. Please, everybody,
Don't
don't start a fire tonight.
smoke in bed, please.
Please, yeah, don't sit there in your Tempur-Pedic with an ashtray next to you and start a fire tonight. Please, don't leave the oven on. Please, don't add more oil in the pan. Like all this stuff, and you've got to worry about this for a multitude of citizens in this giant container. And if somebody does start a fire, well, you hope that the sprinkler system puts it out. You hope that the fire alarm's go. Like you hope that everything works properly. And you hope that your shit doesn't get ruined because some asshole, burned a heater
Yeah.
in the sack.
Or, but, I mean, you don't have to mow your lawn.
Which is a nice bonus. That does make me want condo life.
You don't have to do jack shit.
I always liked the Zero-scape lawns, or I liked, when I was a kid, Dunedin around here in the area. Dunedin was a very popular area. A lot of older people in Dunedin at the time. I don't know how it is now. But you'd drive past neighborhoods, and it was just full of rocks. Just rocks. There was no grass.
Yeah.
As a kid, I never understood. It's like, why do they just have rocks there? And then I got older, and I go, oh, I see. So they don't have to do anything with their yard. But you just see these yards full of rocks.
Pebbles, white rocks.
Yes.
Just a whole. Do they have that up north at all? Does anybody have a rock yard?
Is that just a Florida thing?
There's plenty of them here in Florida.
It's a crazy
of
amount of rock yards.
You just spray a bunch of weed killer on them rocks. You don't have to do jack shit.
Which I kind of respect. Like, now I get it.
I know.
It's like the early tea times. Like, all right, you don't want to deal with the heat. The rock yards was just a
Brilliant.
fascinating concept to see as a child. Like when you go from one neighborhood that's got all grass, and then all of a sudden there's just rocks.
Maybe a palm tree or two.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Yeah.
It's a bitch when you go out to get the mail and you don't have your shoes on. I wonder if they do that. They do that because they don't have to maintain it. But maybe, trying to grow a yard by the beach, in Florida, anywhere near the water is impossible.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get me a ton of rock and sprinkle it on the front yard. Tired of mowing.
You just need to move.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a process. That's a big process. It's a big house.
If you had to move, if you had to, and you had to choose condo on the beach, nice townhome somewhere in suburbia, or single family home, but the lot lines are really close, really tight to your neighbor.
I don't like any of that. I mean, out of those options.
Yeah, out of those options,
Condo on the beach.
condo on the beach.
Yeah, I could deal with that.
Feel like you'd be able to relax there, and
Yeah. That sounds pretty
that was a
awesome.
worn down answer, dude. Like, yeah,
That was pretty awesome.
doesn't that seem
Pretty-
lovely?
Pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a few acres out in the middle of in a small town. Or
What if it
something.
was okay? So condo on the beach, or 5 acres in just out on the outskirts.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as opposed to the beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Take that. Beach might get old. Hot. Let me go out in the heat again.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Just a
Where would you be?
condo on the beach. Like, no doubt. Worried about the 400 other people that are potentially going to start a fire.
Just biting his finger. I can't even relax.
Yeah, no,
Somebody's smoking in bed.
I got fucking Lizette upstairs, who's 85 years old, who thinks she can still maneuver around the kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
I could smoke a joint and drink a pina colada and watch the sunset every night of my life with a nice ocean breeze in my face. Oh my God, there's nothing better.
Doesn't that sound lovely?
So nice.
Oh,
So nice.
that's when you know, like, that's why people take vacations on the beach. Imagine living on the beach, like, God, man.
It's got to be. Your blood pressure's way lower. I think the stress level's way lower for people who live on the beach.
No mosquitoes out there. It's just, man, I'm envisioning something right now.
I'm like, take me away.
Got to get out of this thing. What'd you think?
Way.
What'd you think of that World Cup final? Did you get it?
Yeah,
I'm sure you
It
watched.
was okay. It was pretty lackluster, actually. No, I've never seen any game where a team had 0 shots on goal for the first hour and 10 minutes.
I was so bent out of shape on it because I'm going, you can't win if you don't shoot the goddamn ball. Even if it's not the perfect setup,
Yeah.
you have to shoot. You got to 0 shots on goal in the finals. I don't know much about soccer, but I know that's not going to win the game.
You are correct.
Are
correct.
The math ain't mathing on that one.
Yeah. It was, I didn't, it was the first half was horrible. It's a 0-0, and it's just nothing happening. And I don't think, people are like, well, this is, 66 million people watch that, and soccer will soon be the number 2 sport in the United States. I'm like, I don't know. I think that might have turned a lot of people off.
Yeah, dude, we're coming up on football season. People are going to quickly forget about the other football. They're going to focus on NFL, and we'll just move on. If
We watched it because it was here.
If the
in
U.S. Yeah, and if the U.S. had gone further, that would have boosted its popularity. If homeboy from Hershey, Pennsylvania hadn't gone out like a bitch in that game, that would have helped boost things further. But it was just like a culmination of things that it almost set soccer back a little bit, right?
I kind of think it did. I think it did too. I was saying
I enjoyed it, but
the hype for Team USA. I was like, man, if we win Belgium, then we can hype it up. And then we got our asses kicked, and then Paul's like our main guy looked like a bitch and didn't do anything. I think it set soccer back. I think it has.
nice job, World Cup.
I'm a big World Cup fan. I watch it every single 4 years.
The Halley's Comet of soccer.
And then I go back to not watching soccer, and I think, and I'm more of a soccer fan than the average person. So the average person that tuned in ain't going to become a soccer fan.
Yeah.
They're just not.
Yeah, I'm not. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and that's every 4 years you can put up with a month of soccer.
I went DJed mode. I put money on Spain, but I put money on Spain to win during regular time, and so So that meant nothing. And then the halftime show, I thought that was good, well
It
produced.
got very panned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we hated it.
Panned by Mike and
No, it got panned though by a lot of people. But I mean, Justin Bieber, you got the attention of the world on you, 80,000, and you sing that
Hallelujah.
that snooze fest,
It was snooze
the
fest,
Hallelujah World Cup.
but he sounded nice. At least he was singing.
He
Like I don't know, I don't think I can say the same for a Madonna or a Shakira. I don't think they were singing.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else.
At
was
least
singing.
Biebs was out there singing.
Good for Biebs.
Madonna was all AI. Think about it.
She needs to tone it down a little. She's 60-something years old. Wear something a little more tasteful.
Yeah, dude, she looked like she had
Come on.
osteo. What the word I'm thinking of?
Osteoporosis.
Oh God, why can't I think
How can I osteoporosis?
Yeah, she
She got cane.
she's got the hunch going on. She still looked good for 62. I mean, totally doable. But I don't know what she looks like when she takes off all the
I
stuff.
mean, I've seen her recently with a lot more revealing stuff,
Yeah,
and it's like that's not
not so bueno.
why. You could wear a nice outfit that was sexy for a 63-year-old. You don't have to wear something for a 17-year-old.
Wear a nice gown,
Wear a nice tight skirt.
a pearl necklace to cover up the neck.
Yeah, turtleneck.
stuff.
A
All-
turtleneck.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it set soccer back. It was a down, and the best part of it was the fight afterwards. That was the best part.
Wait, between the teams or was something else?
Yeah, there was some altercations
Oh, yeah.
and some Argentine thuggery.
Oh,
Yeah, so it kind of made the game made them look like thugs, and then after they were even more thuggish, and it was like, yeah,
what was there any punches thrown?
it started out like
Were they fake punches and then they had to sell them and pretend to get punched? And he punched me. One of those things.
I wish they would have all been laying on the ground, every single one of them. Every single one of them.
bunch of phantom punches. All players are down.
Spain's running on to celebrate, and one of the Argentine guys, like, kind of, as a guy goes by, kind of like punches him in the stomach, and then the guy comes back and confronts him, and then it gets into they're tossing each other around and fighting and everything. It's like, that was the best. That was the best part of the game. I wish they'd all flopped.
How great would it have been if the final was U.S. versus Iran? Like, I mean, if that was possible, like, how great would that?
The drama.
Oh my God! You want to talk about the most watched event of all time? Like, that would be it, right? Like, and if you're a U.S. player in that case, you gotta kick one of their players, right? You gotta
Foul them hard.
real, like, and then Trump's up there watching the game.
It's totally fixed for you guys.
Yeah, there's no way Iran would have won that game.
Pete Hegseth is the head referee.
Going back to the VAR, we know what happened here. We all know what happened. Iran played like a bunch of scumbags.
What kind of war is it where the opposing country's team is playing a soccer game in your country? What kind of war is that?
It's when the world comes together, Mike. It's about love. It's about understanding that for a brief moment in time, we can put our differences aside and we can all join together to kick a ball, and everything's fine.
Crock of shit.
While bombs are getting dropped, civilians are being killed, soldiers are being killed, widows are being made, but the game. It's about the
game.
game.
I don't know. If I was a soccer player, I'd still want to play.
Oh yeah.
So we're still going to the World Cup, right? We come on and fight for the World Cup.
We're a World Cup asylum thing. We doing a World Cup asylum?
Yeah. None of them stayed.
Yeah.
None of them asked for asylum. Not a one of them. You'd think.
That trip back to Iran's got to be a painful one, right? You're hopping on the flight. You're like, whew, all right, well, guess it's back to Iran, huh? All right.
I wonder if they were like, I saw that they got searched and stuff. They were like, received a little extra scrutiny.
little ball tap.
Yep. I wonder if they were like like we have guys watching them leaving the hotel and shit.
I got to, right? Yeah, absolutely.
I think you have to.
I'm sort of. It's like I'm a little miffed about this new Air Force One that we got gifted from
Qatar.
Yeah, like, and how they're going, oh, we're going to outfit it. Trump says he's going to max it out. It's going to get maxed out.
Max it out with gold.
But it's like not quite maxed out, so we got to put more capabilities on board or something like that. And like, I don't know why I feel like even as much as we strip that thing down and as much scrutiny as our intel agencies give that thing, I still feel like there's some sort of hidden thing on that plane that we'll never know about until we know about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude.
Guarantee it.
Yeah, like I wouldn't.
A lot of things we don't know about.
Appreciate the gift. Thank you very much for the brand new Air Force One. However, I don't know what y'all are up to. There could very well be something placed somewhere deep hidden inside that nobody can find. It just seems a little...
The base coat of paint is thermite. didn't think of that.
Am I wrong in that assumption, though? I don't like the assumption. I don't want to have that.
I think in the interest of national security,
yes,
things that the president's flying around in should be made in the United States.
Right. And they're going...
That's just common sense.
Right. But it's like, oh, they gifted it to us. That's really cool. Thank you for that. This looks like a really nice plane.
It doesn't take much to bring down a plane. Some tiny thing.
I just... It doesn't sit right with me.
We'll see. That'd be a fun one.
No!
It'd be a fun one. Woo! The party is on. Party is on.
What happens in that case? I mean, war with...
Well, I've already said 1,000 missiles are locked and loaded on Iran. If I should get assassinated.
Oh my gosh.
It's like they're intentionally trying to destroy the world economy. We're going to blow up as many Russian refineries as we can. We're going to blow up... Because, I mean, Iran, they can blow shit up at will. We keep saying, we've defeated them. It's like, then they'll blow up our bases. They've blown up a bunch of water desalinization plants in where is that? Qatar and Kuwait, maybe? It's like, that's not really cool that the Middle East is... How's that going to work out when they're blowing up the oil infrastructure and water desalinization plants?
I feel like the oil fields need better protection from things. These oil fields are just sitting out there. Then you'll just see video of it. They're just on fire. Just a smoke show.
That $4 gas going to be here for a while.
Oh,
that's a bummer. I didn't want $4 gas.
That
was not in the deal.
You're going to see a lot more e-bikes floating around town.
Everybody going to be e-biking.
E-biking, going 42 miles an hour on an e-bike with
22 miles to work.
Yeah, with a helmet on, just bare knuckling it.
A lot of e-bike accidents. They're very dangerous.
Dude, these kids are rolling around in these.
It's insanity.
It's bananas looking.
These fly. They're flying. These kids are flying. And some of you look at the kid flying. He'll be on one of those scooters, and you're like, that kid looks like a dork. He's going to hit a rock and just kill himself.
Yes. I was at the Wawa, and these kids are up there just eating. Like, there's not even like neighborhoods around the Wawa. Like, it's like, how did you even get up here? I mean, they blazed the trail on some e-bike that looks like a dirt bike. Like,
yeah,
that's
they
pretty sweet.
They got
looking.
those too. Yeah, they're electric dirt bikes.
It's pretty awesome looking. And I'm walking out of the Wawa, and this guy asks the kid something that I would have asked, but didn't have the balls because I don't want to talk to anybody. But he was like, hey, man, can you tell me about that bike? Like, the old guy was like, this thing's super sweet. So the kid's more than happy to offer up information. And meanwhile, I'm listening. I'm going, I kind of want to know about this e-bike too. Like, this thing, it looks like a dirt bike, but it goes, and he was like, it goes, 40, 50 miles an hour, something like that. But the kid was probably 14 years old riding this thing. I'm like, this is a recipe for disaster.
It's like dirt bikes are mainly supposed to be ridden off-road. It's called dirt bike. Then when you crash, it can be bad, but it's still you're crashing in the dirt or the grass. These e-bikes, man.
Dude, they're barreling down roads, sidewalks,
And
anything with asphalt. They are on it.
there's usually a kid who's riding at 14 who's riding a dirt bike. He's a savvy kid, like Trace. He could ride anything. At 14, he could ride. He just putting an average 14-year-old who maybe never ridden nothing in his life and putting him on a 40-mile-an-hour dirt bike. It's like, I think that's a terrible idea.
These parents are nuts, and the kids, like, they don't. I don't think these parents know where their kids are going.
They don't. They're all over. On Highway 54. You're like, what is this kid doing?
Yeah, like, you shouldn't be that far away from home, dude. I don't know. Anyway,
All right.
hey, get off my lawn!
Stupid e-bikes.
Okay, clusterfshow.com. We're doing a VIP next, right?
Yes, clusterfshow.com.
Please download the show, like it, subscribe, your bits, all the things.
Give us a nice comment and say, great show, guys. That'll make our day.
just an attaboy.
Just an
Solid.
How about an attaboy?
That's all we ask for is a nice attaboy.
Can't even get an attaboy.
And so clusterfshow.com. Next, the hang lines will be open, I presume.
Yes.
What would that number be?
That number would be 813-991-7930. 813-991-7930. We'll be back at the VIP in 5 or 6 minutes. See you tomorrow for Cluster F. Have a great one.
See you.